this afternoon by St Anthony's manager Martin Montgomery after today's 3-1 home defeat to Port Glasgow. Martin, what was your take of today's game?
Really disappointed and quite frustrated, Martin, if I'm honest. Very, very similar, I felt, again to last week. We set up sort of a wee bit of a different sort of plan today, and we knew that would mean allowing Port Glasgow to have quite a bit of the ball, but in areas that we knew wasn't really going to hurt us, and we were fine with that. And I felt that was kind of the way it panned out for the bulk of the first half. We, again, similar to last week, we create some we start well. I feel we start well. We create some really good scoring opportunities again in the early passages of the game, and again we don't take them. And then we make a really bad decision, I think, defensively, and try to clip one in when really that's not the pass that's on, and we get caught flat-footed on the turnover, and they get the ball in, and they get the break of the ball breaks, and they get that first goal, and that's really disappointing and frustrating. And I think we came in at half-time and we talk a wee bit about the wee things that we need to try and do a wee bit better, and the next goal's going to be crucial. And then I think we came out in second half. It doesn't really go our line again, before we know it, we're 2-0 down, and it's really frustrating. But, I don't think we give up. I think we keep going, and then I try to freshen it up a wee bit at that point. We put some fresh legs on in the wide areas, and obviously young Mo in it right back to try and just offer us a wee bit more for deeper areas. And, you call it a wee bit of naivety, maybe, but when we give the penalty away, and it's a stonewall penalty, we can't have any complaints. You go to 3-0, it's kind of a wee bit of an uphill battle at that point, because at 2-0 we still had plenty of time in the game to get ourselves back into it. And then even more frustratingly, we start to show a wee something in the late stages of the game, and when we get the goal, finally we get that wee sort of rub of the green, so to speak, or that wee break of the ball, but it just comes so late in the game that, even getting that wee consolation goal back, you've just not got enough time to go and push and try and get yourself back into the game. And I think we actually create one or two other opportunities, and we don't capitalise on them. But the reality is, Martin, we've got to be better. What the quote, we tried to play a slightly different way today. It didn't pay off, but as individuals and collectively, and I include myself in that, we've got to be better. But it's going to take time. It's going to take time, and the squad's only just now starting to settle down, and we're now just really going to be able to start actually training properly and working on various different things, that's going to be pivotal to how we operate in that final third of the pitch, and inevitably start to put the ball in the net and turn these chances into goals. I still feel I've seen enough to think that when things settle and we get that opportunity to work in things, I believe we'll be alright. But we're going to have to be, as a group, we're going to have to be patient and accept that it's not going to click overnight. It's going to take time.
And we move quickly on to Friday.
Yeah.
We're away to Yoker. How do we prepare for that one?
Well, as I say to you the other now, we're just at a point, we're getting back into the regular training lets now, and that will allow us to work on things that we haven't really been able to up until this point. So I'm excited, I'm looking forward to that. And we'll just get in and we'll do what we always do. There'll be a lot of sort of short and sharp possession-based stuff. We're still working on the fitness element of the game. I watched Yoker last week. They've started well. And I obviously know a lot of the players in that team really well for them having been here last year. So we'll go into that game with a game plan, and we'll look to go to home park and do what we've done last year and pick up the 3 points and sort of get ourselves off to the start that we're looking for, and get our first points onto the board, and that's pretty much it.
Magic. Well, thanks very much, and enjoy what's left of your weekend.
No bother. Thanks, Martin.
Let's go.